Hey everyone, happy Monday. All right. These are the live messages from Spirit for this week. And I'm also going to be pulling a card for each sign, which will start after the general reading. So that's fantastic. And if you are, I should have gone live on YouTube as well, which is what I did last week. Well, that's okay. I just thought about it then. I just had too many things on my mind. So whether you're watching this on Facebook or on YouTube, I hope you are well. And please either like my page or subscribe to the channel. And you'll get notified of these messages each week. Hey, Aileen. Welcome, everyone who's joining us. Hey, Tracy. So that is awesome. So what's this week bringing? Every time I've tuned in, and I did it just before as well, I just get peace and happiness. Now, often when that comes up, I think, oh, surely not everybody's feeling peace and happiness, right? Maybe that's just me. But it's come up a couple of times now, just in the last 24 hours. So I really feel there's a sense of peace and happiness this week, or a sense that, whatever changes are taking place or whatever changes you've made in your life are now feeling, you're now feeling that peace and that that happiness is kind of coming from the core of you, not from any external stuff. And a lot of my messages have been related to that as well, of really finding your peace, your joy, your value from within first, because ultimately it's got nothing to do with the external, except that it's a reflection. So hey Leanne, hi Karen, Michelle, so nice for you all to be here. Yeah, peace and happiness is already in there. Peace and happiness is already in us, but often we have the opposite story, and it's sometimes a very stubborn story to shift, because especially if we've held a story for so long. I was in my victim story for so long that I didn't know who I would be without it, and it did take me many years. And that's the same with many really long held stories that we just simply cannot, well, we either deny them or we just don't know who would be without them. And of course, the other thing is, we have stories about what we've been taught and what we've told by people in authority that we trusted, and we took their word for stuff. And so if we change our story, it changes their story, and then there's that kind of guilt behind that of not believing their guidance at the time. So there's a lot of things involved, but I think this week is hey Lee, I think this week really will, what was the word I said yesterday in my short little video, epiphanies, or something will happen this week, I feel, for most people, that it'll really either be really noticeable and you'll go, or it'll just be one day you'll wake up and you'll go, wow, I feel really peaceful today. That's what I feel is the messages for this week. And I'm being told to show you what crystals I grabbed. So I've got my labradorite. Quite often I have, because I've got a raw one of those as well, quite often I'll have this one here near me. It's beautiful, isn't it? Whoops. I nearly lost the whole table. But today I was drawn to this one, which is a bit, I'll grab it. It's my nice polished one. So labradorite, and I've also got howlite. I've also got howlite on my wrist. it just feels very peaceful to me, the howlite. So they're the two stones I've got with me, and I don't always show you what crystals I've got, but I feel for some of you it might be good to have these with you this week, especially the howlite. Okay. All right, let's get into the messages for this week. And I've left my aircon on this time because it's actually quite hot here today. So hopefully the noise of that isn't interfering with this video. All right, let's see. What messages do we have for everybody for this week? This is the general message for this week. I'm using my Prisma Tarot, and I'm also using the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck today. And this is the deck of my Prisma Tarot. All right. I nearly, sometimes I just grab Oracle cards, but I just really love the messages of the Tarot. They just really resonate with me, and I was drawn to them from the word go, so I've probably used them in many lifetimes. All right, let's see. What do we have this week? Oh, and I've got my beautiful pyramid here as well, which I haven't played yet. Just before I pull a message. Ooh, let's have a little tune of this, huh? Because it's just so beautiful. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let's chill for a minute. So beautiful. So beautiful. Hopefully it drowned out a little bit of that lawnmower. It's all happening here at the moment. Alrighty. Let's see. What have we got for this week? I'm going to pull a couple of tarot cards and an oracle card. And then we're going to get into a message for each of the signs. And I'm starting today with Gemini. Just to pre-warn you, I'm starting with Gemini today. All right, but this is a general message for everyone. What have we got here? 9 of Wands. What else do we need to know? That's the one there, trying to escape. Oh, interesting. And that one too. Alrighty, so we've got the 9 of Wands. And we've got the Chariot in reverse. And we've got the Star card. Beautiful. So the 9 of Wands can often be a card of too many responsibilities, too much burden, your attention being taken in all directions. But this week, for me, it's standing for you making a stand. You grabbing one wand and saying, yep, you know what, I'm just going to focus on this. It's about that power, that determination, and all of the other aspects will all fall into place. But your attention this week needs to be on what brings you joy, what brings you passion, what brings you fire. Could be a new project for many of you, could be a new job. It could be a new relationship. You could be planning something, but it's definitely a week where you say, that's it. I'm not going to be distracted by anyone else's stuff. I'm just going to be really determined and focused about where my fire is and move forward with that. And that in itself will bring you peace because you won't be distracted. You won't have all of these distractions of, oh, I'd really love to do this today for me, but I've got blah, 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 blah that I have to do because I promised, or I feel I have to, or, whatever other excuses there are. And they are all excuses. You can fit your passion in this week. You can fit it in. Now, the next one is the Chariot, which is a card of success and of movement forward. And I feel that it's perhaps going to be a little bit of a slower movement forward this week, but it's really about finding, it's about trusting, finding finding the light. No, it's not even the light. It's about trusting that road ahead, whether you can see it or not. It's finding the faith in that path ahead. And so that might just slow you down a little bit. But we've got the star card here as well, which is really beautiful. It's about you shining. So perhaps this in reverse, this Chariot, is about you slowing down all of your other activities this week so that you can really focus on you shining your light and moving forward in the direction of your dreams, and really feeling that happiness and that peace and that contentment and that desire from within to kind of go, you know what, it's my time, it's my turn. And just for this week, I'm going to put myself first. That's really the message that I'm getting there from that. So if it resonates, great. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card. All right, what else do we need to know for everybody for this week? Well, the cards just don't want to fly out today. All right. New birth, guarded vigilantly. This is about your ideas here. These are about your ideas here and moving forward. If you want to discuss your ideas or sound them out to somebody, or get help with them and move forward, that's great. But make sure you go, to someone you trust. A lot of ideas and passions that we have get really shot down by the people in our circles, for all sorts of different reasons, right? It's kind of like I really care about you and I'm scared that will fail, or you don't know how to do that, or who are you to do that, and all the other things. And sometimes it comes from very well-meaning people, but even their fears get into the mix, and you can tell somebody what your dream is and what your vision is, and it will scare someone else, and they will not want you to kind of step out of that safety zone. So just be careful about who you express your passion to this week. And definitely it's a time to step up and be in your light. Yeah, but be around people that support you, because that will make a difference this week. And then, in the coming weeks, or, whenever this plan or this project or whatever it is that comes to fruition in the coming weeks, you'll have the confidence to not need anybody's approval. And you might be at that state already now, right? I don't need anyone's approval. I'm just going to go forward with this project. And that's a beautifully empowered place to be, because when all you need is your approval, then you're not relying on anybody else to validate what you're doing, and you can really just follow your heart. So I feel for many of you that is going to be the energy of this week. Some transformation, some real new growth in yourself, but also a new project, a new relationship, new work, something that really lights your fire. And I think you're just going to be really happy just to diligently work on that by yourself, or with some trusted people, without having to get approval from a whole lot of people. So that's really good. And that's coming from your own peace and harmony and happiness here as well. So a really nice week moving forward with new things, and you really being the star of the show and the star of your life. That's really what it's all about. So that's good. Fantastic week. I'm excited. All right. Let me just have a look. I've just been called to go in here and just have a look. There's something else around this oracle card that we just need to know. In every creative process, in every birth, in every opening of a new cycle of life, there is a time of vulnerability. This vulnerability is natural and appropriate. It is the foal learning to become steady on its legs. Those legs will become remarkably powerful in time, but the process of growth and maturity has to take place, and that requires some wobbly first attempts. It cannot be any other way. And that, I think, is also something that you're going to be very focused with this week, that now that you're moving forward in a more clear direction and really taking the reins, there may be some stumbles, but you've got the determination and the strength to move forward with them. Does sound like a great week, Lisa. Absolutely. All righty, let's get on to the card messages for each sign. And we're going to start with Gemini. And I'm using the Oracle, the Sacred Oracle, Sacred Rebels Oracle deck, sorry. Trying to say one thing and having 5 sentences in my head at the same time. All right, what have we got for Gemini this week? And remember that all of the messages for all of the signs will also blend in and be part of that general message as well. All right, Gemini, what do we need to know? All right, restore and replenish. That's a beautiful card, Gemini. It's dark here on the screen, but it's a lot lighter here in person. Ooh. I've got things popping up everywhere. It's interesting, there's like little buttons all around the outside and a key. There's buttons and a key. There's 2 keys. Isn't that interesting? There's 2 keys and buttons everywhere, and a beautiful bed of shells and leaves. It's just such a nurturing card, isn't it? So Gemini, this is about nurturing you this week. I feel the 2 keys here are your 2 parts, your mind and your creativity. And I feel there needs to be a little bit of a bit of a rest, but it's more of a rest. It's like I'm going to stop now with my human attempt to take the next step. I'm going to tune in now and allow the flow. That's what I'm feeling from this one. And I think for many of you, you really are going to have a creative week. 3 and 8 is 11. That's the master number of service. So if you are building something this week, it will be of service to others. And you also will be manifesting. It's a great week for manifesting for you, but not from exhaustion. It needs to come from a place of rest and a nice inner place of clarity. All right, so I really love that for you, Gemini. Restore and replenish is the main message here, for sure. And it kind of feels to me like it's only going to take a little bit of restore and replenish, and then you'll be really opening up to the new this week. I still find the buttons interesting, so I just need to look it up because I can't get it out of my head now. Why are the buttons there? Let me see. It might not even be in here. Buttons, buttons, buttons. Lucky I can speed read, huh? I can't see anything in here about buttons, so I don't know why that's in the image. Anyway, maybe it means something to you if you're a Gemini and you're listening in. It might mean something to you. So there's all sorts of buttons on the outside there and 2 keys. So that's very interesting. Alrighty, next up, Cancer. What have we got for? Oh, hey Lee. I hope I'm not freezing. I don't know. The internet's been really weird lately. Hopefully, I'm not freezing. Can everybody else see me? All right. Let me just go into my page here and make sure it's all working. I don't know, I was doing an interview this morning and everything froze too, so maybe it is my internet here. Yeah, it seems to be working. Yeah, anyway, let's continue on. All right, we're up to Cancer. What do we need to know for Cancer? Ooh, Cancer this week. What do we need to know for all my Cancerian friends, including me? All right. There it is. Oh, this is beautiful. Dream a beautiful dream. Look at that. No wonder I'm feeling so, as a Cancerian, feeling so in tune really with my emotions. And we're in Pisces season, which is very watery. This is about dreaming a beautiful dream. This fits in beautifully with this week. And that beautiful dream will take place for some of you in a bigger way this week, because you're really going to stop all of the distractions and the procrastination and the things that you think you have to do and replace them with what you want to do and more of. Obviously, we've all got responsibilities, but they don't have to come first in our agenda. So for you Cancers this week, I just feel this is such a beautiful sign that something new is about to begin. And it will start with you dreaming. It will start with you really imagining and visioning into what it is that you are creating and why. And then all the hows will kind of line up. But do some meditating this week. I see a lot of sacred geometry here as well. And the flower of life is all over this planet Earth. So this is about grounding as well, Cancer, and getting back to the basics is what I'm hearing. So the basics of your connection. Get back to the basics of you feeling connected to the earth, to spirit, to the greater energy that you are. And then when you're in that energy, really dream that beautiful dream. I'm also being told that some of you may even have like a very graphic, beautiful sleep state dream this week, which will be very meaningful and very what's the word? Appropriate. It will bring you the message you need. So keep an eye out for that. Such a beautiful card. A beautiful crow looking at me here from the gate. That always means magic to me. So lots of magic as well, Cancer. All right, next up we've got Leo. There it is. Leo, visions of life beyond death. Isn't that beautiful? There's the crow. Isn't that interesting? There's the crow. This for me is about tuning into who you really are, your wisdom, your insights, your heritage, your life, your lives, your experiences across all time and space. 44 is a beautiful number. It's, you know, really about some foundational work, but it's also about the angels really being around. And I don't work with the angels a lot, but that's what I'm being told there. There's all eyes here in the peacock tails. So this for me is about, Leo, this is about you tuning in for lots of different points of view, I think, not just from your experiences, but from guides, spirits, your higher self. Ultimately, it's all our higher self. And tuning in for some different points of view. So you're birthing something as well here. You're birthing a new idea, and it's a great week for that as well. And you know, you're a fire sign, so stay present, stay focused, and tune in to that inner beautiful guidance that you have this week, and tune out to all of the distractions that may be around you in the physical world. Such peace and beauty and grace in that lady's face. Such a peace and beauty and grace. So that's what I'm feeling for you, Leo. And a beautiful something new birthing for you here. But it's going to come from a different place within you, because you're a fire sign, and, you know, you get that passion, and it kind of comes from, you know, that fire within. This is going to come from a different place. It's going to come from a place of knowing, which then will mix with your fire within, and it's going to just really explode it into something you would never have imagined. So exciting times, Leo. All right, Virgo, what have we got for Virgo today? So this is Virgo for this week. We have got faith in the process. Really need to ground yourself this week, Virgo, and have some faith. Have some faith that everything is lining up. Your dreams can become a reality. Look out for the messages from the birds and from nature, and also from your guides. You're a very intuitive sign, but sometimes the overthinking of the process steps you out of that intuition. So really be clear on that this week. And 3 and 2 is 5. 5's about freedom. 5's also about change and choice. So you've made some choices recently. Have faith. Have faith that it's all kind of lining up for you, and the foundation work is being done. So in relation to the other cards for this week, this is about you, really having that fire, knowing, you know, what it is that you're birthing and creating, and really doing a lot of work this week on connection and grounding, and having faith that the process is working, even though you may not see it right now in the physical. Okay, that will be your job this week. Beautiful. All right, Libra. What have we got for Libra? Right, what do we need to know? No, it's not that one. They normally fly out, or they're just not today. All right, we've got spirals of manifestation. I'm firstly seeing the 9 here. 1 and 8 is 9, and 9 is completion. So this could be the completion of something here this week, Libra, that is some completion of planning, perhaps. They're directing me to the mind. So some completion of something there in the mind so that you can now watch things manifest. We've got like a warrior sword here, a shield here, and you know, I kind of, all that also to me looks like the wheel of fortune, the wheel of life. So I feel things are really turning. Lots of feathers here, Libra. So really look out for those signs this week, because it will just give you confirmation that you are on the right path. Look out for the signs, whatever it is for you. Feathers, coins, numbers, colours, sounds, whatever it is for you, look out for those, because they are going to just give you confirmation as you move through this week. Allowing. So this week's about allowing, not planning. Okay, and you will see a lot of things unfold. And the allowing also requires focus. The allowing requires no distraction. Because you might say, yeah, okay, I'm going to be in allowing mode this week, and because I don't need to do anything or think about anything, I'm just going to dedicate my time to everyone else. Well, that kind of gets you out of the energy, really, of allowing. Not totally, but in this instance. So just know that things are coming to fruition, and that things are turning for you, and really be in that energy of what's flaming your fire, and know that you've done the planning, and now you can just watch it show up. Okay. All right, Scorpio. What have we got for you, Scorpio? You know, sometimes with these cards and these shuffling, sometimes I just wonder whether I've got spirit here just not wanting me to use them, because you know I can bring messages through without the cards. But I mean, the cards are fun, aren't they? And they have beautiful images. So sometimes I just wonder about that, because there are days where they just fly out and it's easy to shuffle, and there's other days like today where it's like I feel like the whole deck of cards weighs like a brick. I just can't shuffle it. Anyway, just a little aside there. Who did I just do? Libra? Scorpio we're up to. Scorpio, diving for light. Isn't that beautiful? That's definitely your energy, and we're in this watery energy too. So, you know, this week could be about you diving in deep for the light, and you know, this is how you find your truth and your answers. You really dive into the darkness to find the light. Now, in regards to the main message for the week, you know, this is probably a little bit of self-inquiry about, why am I distracting myself? You know, why am I not moving forward with what it is, with my passion, with my fire? What's holding me back? It could just be a little bit of self-inquiry there, Scorpio. That's finding the light. And, you know, that might just happen at the beginning of this week, today or tomorrow, and then you can really, you know, move forward with what it is that you've got planned, and you know, really start shining and being the star of your own show. Yeah. So I think for you, it's just diving into some of those emotions this week that might be coming up for you to clear. Don't dwell on them for too long. Just sit with them, acknowledge, and you'll find that they will dissolve. And you know, really allowing yourself to welcome in all of the emotions. You know, often we only just want to welcome in the good ones, and we ignore the ones that don't feel good. But by doing that, you're just suppressing them. So this week for you, Scorpio, I think is about really having a look and welcoming all emotions that come. Sitting with it, acknowledging, and allowing love to fill that emotion, so that it can then be released from your body. All right, we're up to Sagittarius. Saggies, what have we got for you this week? Sagittarius, what have we got for you? That's the one there. Oh, that is beautiful. That's exactly what I was just saying. Free from judgment, free to love. So, Saggies, this is really beautiful, actually. And isn't this interesting? Because I did a bit of a face reading on someone, on one of my Saggy clients just recently, and this is what was there. This is what was there. Free to love, free from judgment. So Sagittarius, I feel that this is, and you're a fire sign as well, and I feel that this is going to allow you now to focus on that flame, on that passion, on that creation, on that desire you've got to create something. When you are not feeling judged and when you are not judging yourself, you can just be free to do this. And it's really about you loving yourself. So maybe some healing this week will come up for you as well. But what I see really is you really stepping in to your fire, your passion, whatever that is, relationship, project, work, something new you're creating. I just feel you're really going to step into that and not allow the distractions to be your self-sabotage. Yeah. And you're really going to just be free from all of that and free from self-judgment. And when you're free from self-judgment, you'll have less people in your reality seemingly judging you. Okay? So that's really beautiful week for you, Saggies. Stay in your heart. Stay in your heart. Do what you can to stay there. All right, Capricorn. What have we got for Capricorn this week? An amazing amount of beautiful Capricorns have come in as clients for me lately, and they're just so beautiful and intuitive. It's amazing. So hide all the Capricorns out there. All right, what have we got this week for you? Oh, that one's turned over. Oh, look at this, Capricorn. Receiving. Isn't that beautiful? It's definitely time for you to receive. For me, this is about receiving ideas, receiving nourishment, but also receiving support for this new thing that you are birthing. Receive the support. Receive the support. And just touching before on how intuitive so many of you are when you allow it. This is really about allowing that energy around you to bring ideas in as well. So, yeah. What else do we need to know here? If you are working on a new project, my dog might just go off in a second because there's a stray cat near my car. Oh, jeez. Stuff happening everywhere. My house is haunted. Rosie's about to go off. Sorry, guys. Oh, dear. Oh, she's seen it. I don't know what else banged out there before. Capricorn, let me get back on track here. If you are creating something new this week, launching something new is what I'm getting for you. You're launching something new this week. Tune into the intuitive side of yourself. Tune into the messages about the timing. That's what I'm getting there. tune in about the timing and really receive those messages, you know, as flow, right? Rather than sticking to like a logical plan. When you are in a flow, the timing's better. The timing's better. You know, I really rely on timing a lot for everything that I do. I used to stick to, this is when I'm doing this, this is here, this is here, this is here. And I used to push through that and do it. But now that I'm in flow, I still have those things that I want to do, and I have a loose timing, but I know when it's time. So even these readings, I used to put up a set time, but now I just ask Spirit in the morning, what time am I going to do this? Because it's the best timing for the message to reach people. Right. So, and I work like that with so many things. So Capricorn, this is your message this week, to really, really receive those messages and be more in the flow. But I feel that you're also going to receive some support that you may feel you can't trust, but you can. Okay. So tune into that as well. All right, Aquarius. What's going on, Rosie? You didn't see the cat. Oh my goodness. All right, Aquarius. Well, let's see what we've got for you. All right. Relax the hold of darkness and be at the cause. Aquarius, life is cause and effect. Everybody, actually. Life is cause and effect. That's what it is. And even karma is cause and effect. Whatever the effect is in your life right now started with a cause. If you see ripples on the water somewhere, that's an effect of something hitting the water. That's the cause. If you're not feeling strong and fit, the cause of that is lack of physical exercise. If you if Rosie's about to bark, it's because there's a cat there, right? There's a cause and effect in everything. And Aquarius, this message for you this week is to go to the cause. Go to the cause. Whatever it is here that has been distracting you and stopping you from moving forward, go to the cause, and the cause will be something within you, a fear, a need to help everybody else before you, a pressure around you from someone, being around the wrong people, perhaps, right? Well, there's no wrong or right, but being around people that aren't really in line with your energy and your vision right now. So this is about the cause. And it's about really diving into the darkness a little bit, Aquarius, and just asking better questions, and just ask yourself, well, why haven't I moved along with this project yet? What's holding me back? How can I get that star quality back, that energy back in me that is very free-flowing and creates the cause for the effect that I want? How can I get back to that? And that's the question you need to ask this week, because there's lots of new things growing here for you as well, Aquarius. Lots of new things growing here for you. And if you want different things to grow, you need to change the cause. And it's the same with everything, isn't it? If you don't change, you'll get the same result. Change the cause and the effect will be different. Okay, Aquarius? All right, we're up to Pisces. What do we need to know for Pisces? All right. And guys, in the description, I do have a link for the 5-day free challenge, which starts on Monday the 15th, which is next Monday. I'd love you to come along. Just sign up through that link, and then I'll let you into the group. If you're already in the group, then you're all set. You're welcome to sign up if you're in the group already, because then you can get the live emails, the live videos emailed to you. Sorry, I'm just distracted by that cat again. Rosie's missed her both times. So yeah, if you're already in the group where the challenge is being held, you're welcome to sign up, and I will send you the videos from each day. If you're not in the group, sign up and I'll add you to the group. We start next Monday and it will be a great week. All right, we're up to Pisces. Defend the end, the worthwhile. Defend to the end, the worthwhile. Interesting, isn't it? A beautiful wise owl there on your head, Pisces. War paint. And really standing in your power this week. And that's really the message this week for you, Pisces. Stand in your power. You've got something burning inside you that you want to achieve, that you want to do, you want to move ahead with. Remove the distractions. You don't even have to remove them. You just need to focus on what you want, and the distractions will automatically disappear. So just defend your stuff. Defend to the end, the worthwhile. 2 and 3 is about change here as well. It's 5, it's about change and freedom. And your freedom is worth defending to the end. So what is that freedom? What is that fire burning within you, that freedom that you are seeking? Defend that to the end. And you may not have to defend it so much if you are around the right people, right? Don't go telling everybody. Don't go telling everybody, because that's when you get all these people coming in saying, you shouldn't, you shouldn't, you shouldn't, why are you, blah, blah, blah. Just don't tell anybody, or tell the right people, and defend what you want to do till the end. Defend what you want until the end. This is a very strong, empowered energy this week, Pisces. Beautiful. All right, we're up to Aries. What have we got for you, Aries? Aries. Still wondering what actually fell there in my kitchen before. Aries. Ooh, look at that. Come to life. Beautiful. I love that we've had different cards for every sign this week. Sometimes we get the same ones coming out, right? Come to life. Aries, this is perfect message for you this week about coming to life here. It really is. What is it that lights your fire? What is it that you're birthing? What is it that you are bringing to life? What is it that you are transforming? I think for many of you, I love this card because it's like it's painting you back into life. It's creating life. It's creating you back into flow and passion and transformation. So what will you paint this week in your life with words, with thoughts, with actions, with possibilities, with ideas? What is it that you will bring to life this week within you? And the energy is going to be really easy for you to do that this week, Aries. So if it has been a little bit slow of late, this week will move forward a little bit for you. All right, Taurus. What have we got for Taurus? Lucky last. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Oh, that's the one. Shock of the new. Oh, that's interesting. Got lots of joy here, lots of joy and music. A lot of life here. A lot of life here and sound. Taurus, immediately I'm thinking sound healing here for you. So if you are a sound healer, I feel you'll go to a new level. If you are looking for some healing and some energy work, go to a sound healing energy session. You can even tune into something on YouTube, just look up sound healing. But I feel for you that there's this shock of the new. The shock is like a vibrational wave. I feel there's a higher vibration that is going to be new for you this week. And that is going to be an inner vibration, which then really sets you on this course here of, you know what, I'm clear about what I want. I'm clear about my path, and I'm going forward. So there'll be that result. The other thing here with the sound healing and the vibration, I just feel that many of you are you're just reaching a new level of understanding about who you really are, and why you're here, who you really are and why you're here. So it'll be a really beautiful, interesting week for you, Taurus. Alrighty, that is it. Thank you, everybody who joined live, and come and join the 5-day challenge. If you're here on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, and the link's there for you as well to join the challenge. And I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.